Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Houston by Night, the Vampire the Masquerade live stream from me, Johananon. I'm Johananon. I did the thing, and I'm the Game Master.
It's me, Casualty CDG. I am the co-host of Fresh Out the Box and Fresh Out the Podcast. That's a video game, TV, and streaming show podcast that Jahan and me and our friend Drew release every single Sunday. But you're not here for that. You're here for Vampire. And I will be reprising my role as Cross, the gangrel alligator. Alligangrel, if you will.
I like Gangrel, that's nice. Hi everyone, it's me, Aaron Baumier, also known out there as Aaron Dippity Doo, game designer with Adventure Slang Productions. Really excited to come back as the terrible Victoria. Victoria.
And I'm Vampire Bites, hiding behind the mask. I will be returning as Anon, the Nosferatu hacktivist, like this.
And as always, I am the dastardly, dashing Michael Powell, aka Mr. Kapow. That's Mrkapao. And I am taking on the role today of Eddie Ha, your trucker vampire of love. Yeah.
That's hot, Mr. Kapow. It's really Hey, thank you. We haven't even started yet. We already got a follow. Thank you, Kid Grimm. It's a good name. And also thank you for the 19 months of subscription. Vampire Bites! Woo!
Woo!
Thanks, man.
Nice.
Vampire Bites. Sorry, I just have a love for Vampire Bites.
I'm going to change my name to Vampire Kisses. Alright, so Houston by Night has been an eventful thing. You were attempted to get in trouble by a rival gang that wanted to move through your territory uninhibited on Halloween night to perpetrate some sort of heist. You're not really sure on the details on that still, but they did so by deliberately ODing a girl in your club, which led you to dispose of the body on their turf, which led to a violent throwdown in a parking garage, which led you to the house you're in now. It is a large mansion that is about to be demolished one of these days to make room for more park. Inside that, there was a college party going on. No longer a college party going on because there's been gunfighting and monsters running around lighting fires. Speaking of monsters, there was one such creature upstairs who ripped bone shibs out of his arms and attacked Anon? No, it attacked Mr. Kapow. Right? One of you got stabbed by a monster, and it was great, and I enjoyed it. It then eviscerated a person that tried to put out a fire, and then was killed downstairs, I believe, by the Kraka Gangrel. When their blood hit the switch on the secret door downstairs, it did open. A point of fact, last time I said that his Vitae spilt on the thing. He does not have Vitae. It is blood. Whatever that thing is, it is not a full-fledged vampire. But it is dead, and its blood, I guess, was good enough to open the door. The only person up here still with you is Hector. The rest of them kind of got clowned on pretty hard. If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone left.
Yeah, the boss of the bad guys.
Oh yeah, that's right. One of you did a fear thing that made all the mortals run away. The only person that did not run away was Hector.
Yeah.
I think, was that you, Aaron? That's your La Sombra ability,
might have been
right?
me.
Oh,
It
no,
might
it was
have been
presence.
Oh.
Who has presence?
Me.
Yeah.
I think it was me.
It was you. Eddie Hot scared the mortals away so that the vampires can play. Hector's still here. And that is where we're going to open up. Hector did not run away. Which tells you one thing. that he is indeed of the undead. At least he's not gluten-free, because then he'd be unbred. Yeah? Okay.
Couldn't.
It's a comedy show and a horror show.
Sometimes that's the same, pretty much, you know.
Both.
It is a
I know.
comedy show and a horror show, but whenever you tell jokes, it's just a fucking horror show. It's an absolute train wreck. It's bad, man.
Your pain sustains me.
If it wasn't for Michael Powell,
There's
Aaron,
no
and myself,
Batman here.
it would not be this. You couldn't call it a comedy show. It would just be a dumpster fire filled with trash.
It's really selling it, Gary. All right,
Thanks, man. I'm feeling good tonight.
you're feeling good. But yeah, so Hector's here. It is you. Hector's gonna look around at all his missing people. He's gonna kind of take a couple steps back.
He's gonna look at Hector and go, "So, bud, looks like kind of lonely there, aren't ya?"
Look, I'll just go, and we'll call,
No.
we'll call it squaresies.
I don't think you're gonna get away with trying to push through our territory that easily.
Come on, we all play the game.
That's right, we do.
We're all in this
We do play the
together
game.
for a long, long time.
Mm.
No need to do anything hasty. I mean, he's definitely in a defensive position, but he's not scared. But I mean, a lot of it's hard to scare a vampire.
So what's down there?
Well, I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. And he'll smile at you and like show his teeth.
Try it.
He'll kind of circle, like he's definitely prowling, looking, wondering. He's doing predator cornered behavior. I can give you the information I have, but in exchange, I get to leave.
You get to leave, and you don't touch our territory again. Or the next time we meet, it won't be a bargain.
Hey, no hard feelings. He seems genuine enough. He doesn't seem, he doesn't hate you. It was just, tactics.
I get it. I'm a tactician in my own right. But what do you know?
Maybe we can do business in the future sometime. But I can tell you what I know about what's down there, and it's not a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Anon is going to currently be hiding and mobile,
Okay,
so that we can.
you're in the wind.
Yeah, if he does try to make a run for it or whatever, I can be there to trip him, stop him, whatever needs to happen to him.
Yes, Larry 10. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, he'll go first, but I'll still be in his way.
Oh boy. But yeah. So, I mean, he kind of stops pacing a bit and looks at you. I don't know exactly what's down there. All I know is who owned this house. I mean, all of you are aware that the elders got called away some reason. Well, I'm pretty sure one of them lived in this house. I don't know what's down there. But, what does an elder deem worthy of protecting? I'm sure it's worth something to someone.
I see.
Honestly, I'm kind of glad I don't have to go down there now. Gives me the willies. He'll look down, like, past Killer Croc. Curiosity. But, like I said, I'll just go. Doesn't have to be a thing.
And kind of like exchange looks with the other party members.
Yeah, anyone can say anything. No. Or you can just murder
Before
him.
you go too far, take this with you. And I'll take a business card out of my pocket and hand it to him.
Like an actual legit business card for you?
Mhm.
What does it bill you as?
Mercenary.
Okay. He'll take it. He'll look at you. Nice. Yeah. Well, if you survive tonight, maybe I'll call you.
No hard
And-
feelings.
If he doesn't have auspex, just a whisper is heard as he passes where Anon is. And don't come into our territory without asking first again.
He'll be like, ah.
And Anon is still invisible because it's just a whisper.
He can't see you.
Yep.
He's gonna look at Aaron's character and goes, "Well, as long as boss lady here's okay with it, good, be good, buddy. But no, line's been drawn. No more trouble in the future."
I mean, he'll nod, like kind of a resigned, like, yeah, fair enough. Maybe I'll make it up to you one day, and he'll take his leave if no one stops him. Snagglepuss, exit stage left. Yeah, he's gonna head
Once he's
out.
once he's gone, I'm feeling pretty confident about that. I'll just say, once we're done here, we'll make sure we secure this territory. If he was going to move through us, we might as well claim this chunk as our own. But first, let's see what's down there.
Yeah, vampire
Yes,
law,
nice.
you have to pee on it.
I see. Yeah, that's what I thought. Find a good corner somewhere.
No, that's werewolf law.
Oh,
But yeah, so
Eddie's gonna look over at Cross and then look over down at the dark passageway down. It goes back to Cross and goes, "You first."
I'll go first.
just to remind everyone of the door opening, it was like completely flush with the wall. Like, even though there's a panel there, you couldn't really even tell there was a door. It slid down very smoothly with the most minimal noise. Sounded like stone on stone, like a tomb opening kind of. And then lights go off down the hallway.
Yeah. Anon whispers that he'll go first. They will go first, and they will start down the stairs, sticking in the shadows, making as little noise as possible.
I'll
From the
give
bottom.
Anon a few breaths a step, and then I'll come in, maybe 10 feet or so, just so I don't stomp too loudly while Anon does Anon state.
You go down a hallway, and it's not too long. It very quickly, like if you keep staring forward, like you can't really tell that there's like a room right there, but once you get past the wall, the room opens up. There is a not too big room, probably like 30 by 30. Is that big? What is that? It's like a living room size. It's not that big. But it has a big metal table in the middle. It's square. A big square metal table with like a fat lip going all the way around the edge, and then a base that almost comes out all the way, but there is still enough for like this lip to stick out. It looks kind of ornate, but not overly so. It's just a big slab. And then there's a few chairs sitting around that are like computer chairs that are just kind of like rolled around, not in their place. The air down here is very like still and stale. And as you come into this room, the lights come on. On the walls, they are all pretty plain, but they have like an overhang with lights in them that shine down on what look like little shelves, like just a little lip that sticks out this far. Nothing's on any of them. But that's
Does
what it
the
looks
room-
like.
largely empty. Like
It
my
looks
experience when
largely
we walked in
empty,
there.
yeah. And then there is a way through the room, like in the corner, so when you turn the face of the room, in the right-hand corner at the back, there is what looks like just a little stair platform and then stairs going down. Very inconspicuous, but you can see them. And that wall that encases the stairwell is glass. But like that kind of like opaque glass, you know?
If this is an elder's resting place, this room may be trapped.
Be trapped, and wouldn't be surprised if there is some sort of illusion or hidden mechanism in here as well.
Would you like to look?
Yes.
Yes.
Anon will be poking around.
Go ahead and give me a awareness, which you can mix with wits, I think.
All right.
Sounds
Could
good
anybody
to
do
me.
this?
I'm gonna let Aaron do it.
Okay.
I'll let Aaron rip this one. Difficulty 4.
Difficulty 4.
So yeah, this room, it does seem kind of plain, but it seems like a waste of a room. Yeah, like maybe whatever was in here was already cleared out. Hector did mention that he thinks that an elder kept his treasures down here. Maybe they took them with them when they left.
Can I say something like as like amusing out loud, like as much, basically? I mean, that's just like what I say. It's like maybe there isn't anything hidden. Maybe they just took it all and they left. I'm like looking at things.
I will let. It sounded like you wanted to do one too, Mr. Kapow.
Yeah.
I'll give you a
Yeah.
bonus one for Aaron's check.
All right.
Yeah, because Anon was poking around too.
You guys are all snooping and pooping.
Oh yeah.
Nan, you
Well,
can do
yeah.
actually, Nan, your check would be different. Give me intelligence technology.
Should I get an extra dice, right?
Yeah, you get one extra dice. Difficulty 4. There's more than one way to skin this cat. What's up, Avengers? The Boon thing isn't working again. I'm sorry. I don't know why. That's weird.
Oh, so
That's a messy critical, which means that you kind of succeed. And then what did you get, Mr.
lose
Kakao?
internet.
I got 3 out of 4 successes.
Okay. So, essentially what this means is you do the thing, Anon. You do
Yes, I lost internet.
it. You lost internet? But I can see you. Or can I?
No, no, you can't. That's really good hacking.
Right? They're in the computer. Like in Zoolander. Can you hear us, Vamp?
No, I think it actually did finally freeze the background
Oh, he did?
stuff being
Yeah, they
animated.
I was
did
gonna
freeze.
say.
No.
Yeah, he's froze.
It's okay. They got a messy critical, which means I gotta wait for them to come back.
Perfect.
It is perfect.
Can you describe the room again, Johan?
Yeah, I'll describe the room a little bit more here while we're waiting. Big, just metal slab in the middle of the room. Like it takes up a lot of the middle of the room. Solid metal, kind of ornate, but not anything too ornate. It just looks nice. The walls are plain with lights that cast down on these just little lips at about waist level, and then like the backing of that is all glass. It looks like they're meant to display something that's not there, perhaps. And then in the back right corner, there's a like kind of just an unobtrusive stairwell going down a little bit more.
He's gonna kind of walk around a little bit and kind of looks around, and goes, "Oh, this looks certainly ominous. Seriously, like, why do we always decorate things like this? nice comfy couch here, maybe a nice, little table here, doilies. Seriously, like, these guys ever crack open like one of those Better Home and Garden things magazines?
Well, we know it wasn't a toreador, Elder, that's for sure.
That's fair. Toreadors are fancy. Vampire, vampire, vampire.
I'm connected on my phone right now because I don't know what happened. So
Yeah.
Perfectly fine. So you got a messy critical. That means that you're gonna do the thing. You're gonna find something, but you're gonna do it wrong.
oh yay!
So you realize that there are electronics built into this table. You start touching it, and it's weird. It's pressure sensitive. It's not like how smartphones require like an electrical charge of a human body to like operate. I don't know if you guys know that, but vampires can't use smartphones for that reason. This table is made for vampires to use, and you start touching it, and some lights come on. A little screen projection pops up. It's not the whole table that does it. It's just like one side. You find like the part of the table that's the console. Lights come on. A bunch of text start flowing by in a language that you probably don't understand. It's like a dead vampire language from like the Book of Nod. Definitely Elder language. But it has all these like weird stats, weird bars showing up, and you just start touching stuff. The lights turn red. All the lights turn red. One of these panels that are behind these shelves that look like they're supposed to have something slides up, and behind there is a person. There's a person in there. They are strapped to the wall, and their chest cavity is flayed open. They are very much alive, you can tell, by the immediate attempts to scream. But they can't. There is a tube in their throat, and there is something connected directly into their heart. And it looks like it is siphoning their blood. The more you look at this person, the more you realize something's wrong with them. They are altered somehow. Their skin looks wrong. Their bones look misshapen.
Are they...
Yes.
Can we tell if they're human or kindred?
It does seem to be a human being. The elders disappeared a while ago. It's hard to know how long this person's been here. But they are alive. For better or worse.
I don't want a metagame, but since Eddie's kind of been, travels a lot and everything, would he at least assume this would be like Simiche?
I mean, if you've ever seen their handiwork, yeah.
Okay.
You can see the signs of flesh crafting.
Okay. He's gonna look at Aaron's character and goes, "What in the? I think this is Simiche?"
Only vaguely heard of their activities, but it certainly matches what I've heard.
It's either them or because of them. I would say probably because of.
Where is that blood being pumped to?
It's going off into the wall.
Suggest we find out.
I agree. Is there any way to, like, open things further, or should we just start pulling panels off the wall?
One of the other panels slides open. Inside doesn't look the same at all. This person looks a lot more normal. They're just kind of strapped in. As soon as the wall slides up, the straps fall, and they fall out. They look more or less normal.
Are they conscious? I like get down and check on them.
First, it's hard to tell, but then they start getting up. And they just look at you with like a blank stare.
This one's awake. I'm just gonna kind of say to the others, hello, hey. Do you remember how you got here or where you are?
They just like stare at you, kind of like almost a blank stare, but they are looking at you. And they start to get up, and they start looking around, and then they start walking towards the console that Anon is on. Hey, welcome back, vampire.
Yes.
In all your glory.
I'm tethered on my phone right now, so I don't know what's going on with my house internet. I'm not happy.
It's okay. But yeah, so this person starts walking towards the control panel.
Not the flayed person, the other person, right?
The other person.
Okay.
The flayed person, as far as you can tell, is trying really hard to scream. But it's like...
We're getting him locked up, that's annoying.
You're more than welcome to kill him or something. He would probably appreciate it.
We'll see.
But does anyone do anything about this person approaching the console?
I say, hey, are you gonna answer me? I'm gonna like reach and like kind of grab their arm, or they start messing with things.
They'll look down at your arm grabbing them, and then they'll look up at you. Do you like hold them fast? Like you restrain them?
Kind of mostly just like hold them there.
Because they try
like,
to pull
hold
away.
them.
But you stop them from pulling away? Okay.
Yes, actually, yeah.
It is going to start to like kind of... It looks like he's starting to kind of dissolve a little bit. Like his skin looks kind of ruddy. As he just kind of like collapses. It almost looks like in pain to his arm, to his knees. And he's just grabbing at himself.
Fuck.
And then bones erupt from his arms. And his ribs pop open. Seemingly in some sort of maw fashion. As they are going to attack Aaron. Aaron, don't get attacked.
I was wondering when that happens if it would be possible for Eddie to try to pull Aaron away.
Yeah, when they're like grabbing in pain and start acting funny, yeah, you can try.
So,
I mean, well, you can pull her away. I mean, in that instance, if you're gonna express caution in that moment, typically the players get to go first.
So,
Yeah,
what do you need me to roll?
If you want to attack it, roll.
I don't want to attack it. I want to pull Aaron away from it.
Oh, I'm letting you do that just because you said so.
Okay.
Just kind of like narrative style. But
Okay.
now all of you get to go before it goes, is what
okay.
accomplished.
Okay.
So,
And he's gonna be like, as he grabs Aaron's character away, go, hey, what the hell?
Yeah.
Is it like lunging?
it's standing up, and it definitely looks like it's gonna be aggressive. It doesn't look friendly. It looks horrific. When its ribcage just pop open, its guts just fall to the ground. It doesn't need them.
Where it's going?
Not where it's going, no. It has just like a tongue made out of other tongues. No, I'm just kidding. That's later. It's later. But yeah, so anybody want to go first?
Yeah, after Eddie pulls me back, I'm gonna like do like a shimmy step into a kick and just try to like fart and kick it back.
Excellent. Go ahead and give me that attack roll. Let me see what its defense is going to be here.
A quick question about my prowess. It was active during the last combat sequence. Do you think it would still be active or no?
Does it say per scene or?
It's a per scene thing, yeah.
Then yes, it would not be active anymore.
Okay, cool. That makes sense. Okay, that's 5 successes.
5 successes. You didn't need that many. So you do 2 over. Do you? But this is just regular damage, right?
Plus 2 more because my. Oh no, that's not active. I have lethal body, which is a passive, which will do the aggravated health damage.
Oh, it does aggravated?
Mhm.
That's good.
Yeah. We're gonna just stomp it real hard.
That's good. You need to do aggravated to this thing. And that's going to be 2 aggravated damage. Excellent.
Oh, and ignores 1 level of armor.
Armor
I don't know if that's relevant.
does not have armor.
Okay. That's it, though. Yeah, I kind of used that extra space given by Kapow to do that, and that's what I do.
Yeah. Mr. Kapow pulls you back, and you're like, oh shit, and you just kick him in the face really hard. It's an impressive kick. And like blood goes flying. You hear bones break. It is not a weak kick at all. So, let's go next.
Yeah, Anon's not cut out for combat. Anon will just try and figure out where the stuff was going.
Yeah, give me a technology check. You can do that on your turn, absolutely, and it will matter. I'll hit it with a difficulty 3 this time, since you already, like, unlocked the first tier. Oh, no!
Oh,
Oh,
Ooh.
that's just ugly.
It's okay.
That's
You didn't roll...
It's not a botch.
Yeah, you didn't botch. If you had botched, I would have been so happy right now. So happy. Flesh crafting sounds cool. That it is cool. It's very cool. What do you call them, Mr. Kapow?
Does Samiche?
I always called them the
Shamus
Zamisi.
Yeah.
I was looking up online, like, how the heck do you pronounce this? Apparently, a lot of people have trouble with the pronunciation of it.
I mean, it's spelt like whoever spelt that is an asshole.
Yeah.
It's not
No,
phonetic
it's,
at all. But yeah, I always called them like my old storyteller that I played Vampire with called it Zamisi, so that's what I learned at. The other thing sounds too much like ceviche.
Well, what,
Ceviche.
one
This
one
sounds a
of the
lot
books
easier.
somewhere along the lines had it as pronounced more like Shaughnessy.
Shaughnessy. I like Shaughnessy. I don't mind that. All right, so Anon, you're doing this, and you're like, man, none of this makes like hacker sense. Like it's not
Right.
because you're familiar with the way human computers work. This is different. There's something, but you're figuring it out. You are figuring it out. Either Cross or Eddie.
Actually, I was wondering if I could do something that would actually either help us or help Cross. My idea was use my what is it called? What's that discipline called? I have it. Chemistry. Well, the create illusion ability.
Oh, Chimera, yeah.
Chimera, yeah, Chimera. To if Cross is gonna attack, it's gonna create an illusion of 2 illusions of Cross to attack. So kind of make it harder to see which one's the real Cross, or if Eddie's gonna go off full defensive, create an illusion of himself and sneak away around.
So you're gonna
Depends on a Cross.
So you want to create a illusion of yourself.
How about this? Create illusion of Eddie lunging at the creature.
To like distract it, so that Cross can
Yeah.
like. Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. Do the Chimera Street.
Yeah. My roll depends on roll 20.
Having a severe
How do I roll disciplines in roll 20?
Oh, so the discipline is going to tell you what roll to make. Because I don't think it's going to be a discipline roll. I think it's going to be like, roll your wits something.
Oh, okay.
I think that's how it works.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Not a problem.
Ministry is... Is it...
I'll tell people more about the Zamisi while they wait.
Let's see. I found it here. It's pulled manipulation plus obfuscate, so that would be...
Oh, so you're going to roll your ranks in obfuscate mixed with your manipulation ability. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
So manipulation is 3 plus 2 is 5.
It's going to be against their mental, I assume. Their mental pool. Oh, that's a dice pool. Yeah, so I'm going to make it difficulty 2.
Okay. Let's see. Do I just roll? I don't use disciplines a lot in
It's okay.
This is weird. This is kind of weird. Roll 20.
It's okay. You're still a young, handsome man. A beautiful hat.
Unlike me.
It's not letting me roll obfuscate.
I think you just if you just click your attributes and then no second thing and add 2 dice for your obfuscate. I think that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, just do a attribute roll and then add the relevant dice for your discipline to it.
Yep.
There's no second attribute for obfuscate.
No, just do a straight up manipulation roll, just a plain manipulation roll.
Okay.
And then when it says, "Would you like to add any dice?" just add 2.
Okay.
Because you're obfuscate. Yeah, that's a good idea, Vamp.
Second attribute being none, and then how many dice at your obfuscate score.
Okay.
Yeah.
And difficulty is what?
2.
Okay.
Dose. Yeah!
Yeah!
Look at this man! Alright, so yeah, you successfully conjured the image of yourself lashing out. It's very believable. It looks just like you. The ghoul definitely moves to defend. Now, Cross, any follow-up attack that you plan on making will be with some advantage here. I'll go ahead and give you... I'll give you a solid 2. I don't know. You use discipline. Is that do you have to rouse your blood for that, buddy?
I have to rouse.
Do a rouse check. Yeah, I'll definitely give you 2 for something that you have to rouse.
Rouse check. I succeeded.
Wow. See, I really like the new hunger system. It's fantastic. Because before you just spent blood to do stuff. Now you risk hunger.
Mm-hmm.
Well, spending blood, you risk hunger too. It's just very different.
But yeah, so Cross, if you do attack, you don't have to.
Oh yeah,
but there is an opening.
Yes, I would. I'm gonna try to go. We'll see how I roll. I'm gonna try to put my hands in this thing's mouth and rip its face meat off.
Rip its face meat off.
But we'll see. You don't always rip off face meat just because you try to rip off face meat.
Ripping off face meat.
That's true.
That's why they call me
strength.
face meat.
You said 1 extra dice?
2.
2 extra dice.
Because
They
of
call that
the
head cheese.
head cheese. Yeah, it is like head cheese. Yeah.
So it's probably, I'm looking for 3 successes, but I've got 3 successes.
So this is a defense roll against. So like, the more successes, the better. But you got 3. 3 is good. Let's see what is there.
So you ripped off some face meat. It doesn't matter, but it may or may not matter to this thing.
Right.
I'm
there's
gonna
just
say-
a regular amount of face meat.
I'm going to say because it's thinking that Mr. Kapow's attacking, it's also not going to be able to counter you with Brawl. It's going to counter you with Dodge. So that means... So you do hit it. You do a damage. Is it aggravated or is it regular?
It is regular.
Regular
and
right
this
now?
thing's not a mortal, correct?
It is not a mortal, no.
Okay. It's not a mortal.
No, it is not a mortal.
Okay, good. Yeah, I have the claws that I can make come out, but they only do aggravated damage to mortals, so I'm not gonna.
Oh, I
bust
thought they
them out.
did just aggravated damage.
No.
That is actually what mine says as well. I was mistaken. It says specifically aggravated damage to mortals. Did I look at it right?
Okay.
Fair enough.
So that's it. Yeah, I can't do any aggravated to him. It's just regular.
So there was less bone breakage with that kick, but it was still a good kick.
Less
You
face
still punched this thing pretty solidly. It, however, does aggravated damage. So let's see. Cross, you're the closest. You do get a chance to counter this with a either dodge or a brawl. If you win the brawl, you get to hit it. Like, it's essentially making you attack it again. But yeah, go ahead and roll however you want to defend.
Can I defend with a brawl?
Yeah, defend with a brawl.
Yeah, buddy. Brawl, strength. No extra dice this time. Ah, son of a whore. That's only one success.
Does a 10 count as 2 successes? It does, right?
Yeah, I think it does.
I think so.
Okay. So, in that case, how many successes did you get, Gary?
One.
Do you want to re-roll any of those spending a willpower?
Yeah.
Oh, you got booned.
Oh,
yeah.
Even better.
Oh, so
Yeah,
did
we have-
Vampire. Vampire, you also got booned.
We have other boons.
So,
we have boons
remind
last
me.
week,
Does that mean
but we
I
haven't
can?
discussed what it does.
Oh,
I mean, I
boons,
can
I'm going to
throw a bunch
have
of
them,
those.
you can use them immediately to, like, as, like, a willpower burn, or you can restore willpower. Because willpower is kind of the name of the game on those, I think. It'll be willpower-centric.
So if I spend this boon, I can re-roll those failures.
I have the willpower page open. Reroll up to 3 regular dice, not hunger dice.
3.
Yeah, when you start
I'm
getting
gonna do
hungry,
that.
you can start, like, every hunger dice can't be rerolled, so it can get bad. Those are better.
2 more successes. That'll bring me to 3
successes.
successes.
3
altogether.
successes is good because I got 5.
Yeah, that's better.
So,
Wow.
One
so that's
showing.
why I was like, maybe spread the willpower. So this thing, man, your unlife flashes before your eyes as he moves to uppercut you, just like with this bone spear that's like 2 feet long, just right through your head. But you back up just in time, and he hits you across the chest, dealing 2 aggravated damage.
Damn.
He does it without any sort of aggression, without any sort of anger, just completely dead-eyed. But yeah, that was its turn. I'll just do it the same order as last time. Aaron.
I'm just gonna. I didn't bring anything besides the Molotovs, right? And I have
One of
that
you
little
has a
vest
gun,
on.
I'm pretty sure.
No gun, or
Eddie has a gun.
Yeah, Eddie has a gun.
Eddie has a gun. Oh, I mean, quick question, because I was looking at aggravated damage.
I thought
Cross,
Eddie had a
do
gun.
your claws, are they actually like a weapon, or is it sort of like a flavor over lethal body?
They are a discipline. It's a protean discipline, feral weapons, and they would actually be something that would grow out of my body.
I think those would deal aggravated damage.
Yeah.
But I
also
don't have
think
anything like that,
protein
so we're just gonna kind of keep it a little bit of a distance and do some more kicks. Bring some nice, hip snap into this. And some more brawling. Actually, I'm gonna go for its leg and try to like break its leg. Can I do that? Can I specify that?
What was that? Sorry.
I want to try and break its leg.
Yeah, you can try to break its leg.
Yeah. So I got 4 successes.
So Gary, your feral weapons, what they do is your damage is not halved. So, where you would normally take less damage, like a vampire would only normally have superficial damage, they don't. So, this is when you find a little secret out. I am also using feral weapons right now. I also misread it, and it also... So I didn't do aggravated damage to you either. But I also didn't have it. So it gets +2. So you take 4 superficial instead of 2 aggravated, which is much better. It kind of amounts to the same thing, but it's better.
And so that means on my health bar, I would just do slashes through 2 boxes instead of blacking 2 completely out.
You would do slashes through 4.
4, that's right, 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool.
We're all learning. Learning is half the battle.
Is that what the guy had last week too, or last time?
What's that?
Is that what the guy upstairs had 2 weeks ago?
Yes. So if you took aggravated damage, also do what just happened. Yeah. Boom.
Oh, and also, I was remembering from the last game I played, the New World Darkness with Hunter. I don't think tens you get an extra success.
I thought you did.
Just successes.
I thought it was dose. Dose successes.
It's old World Darkness though. That's old World Darkness.
Yeah. The tens are marked specially on the die, but I'm not sure why.
I think
Because
it's just
they're not counted as
static?
2 in the.
Oh, I think they do criticals. That's what it is.
okay.
So in that case,
Learning. We're still learning.
still learning. In that case, Gary, you didn't take that much. You got critical, so we'll find out what that means real quick.
Okay, example of rolls.
That's on page 207, baby. 207, baby cakes. We're ready. We're prepared for this. Prepared. Don't judge us. 207. Messy critical is... Tens appear on a hunger die as a messy critical. Okay, that's what happened to you earlier. But
My turn now?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay,
It is
Eddie's
leg
gonna...
broken, by the way, really quick. Sorry. Did I succeed in damaging it?
Oh, you
probably
did.
a little?
Oh, you rolled 4 successes?
Mhm.
My bad.
you're
Yeah,
good.
so you did 2 to it. And that
Cool.
is superficial, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to have it. But it still took it.
Cool.
It's actually kind of getting beat up now, which is good. Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Kapow now.
Eddie's going... Oh, wait, I just remembered. Eddie also has that shotgun that they got from the last fight.
You have a shotgun.
He brought it. So Eddie's going to pull out that sawed off and kind of press it right up against, say, back of the creature's shoulder. Just pull the trigger.
Sure thing.
I'm hoping if he puts it right up against the shoulder, that close range, might be able to blow the entire that joint area off. Let's see here. I roll. Is it going to be wits or dexterity for that?
To shoot him?
Yeah.
I have the page open. Shooting is a contest between your shooting ranged combat skill.
I'm pressing it right up against them, though.
It's
Not like aiming.
It's still ranged. It's still like your ability to use a gun, I'll say.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it would be
I would say
dexterity
the
then?
kick from a shotgun
Yeah, it's
for
dexterity,
sure.
firearms. And then and it's versus their dexterity athletics.
Dexterity, firearms. Any extra dice at this close of range?
No, but because of how you guys are ganging up on it, it loses a dice to defend itself.
Okay. Difficulty?
Oh, that would make it. Well, I have to roll first. I got too many tabs open, but it's okay because I'm cool. So it's going to lose a dice. So the difficulty will be 1.
All right.
So if you flip back to 120, 121,
Hey!
the success, a 10 is just a success, but it's a potential for a critical win. If you have a pair of 10s, it's worth 4 successes instead of 2. So it does double, but only if you have only in pairs.
Which I did. So in that instance, yeah, cool. Good to know.
I got my 1 success, so
You did
Eddie's
hit
going
it.
to like press up that sawed off right against the arm. Goes. He's actually just gonna go, bang. He's actually gonna say bang as he bangs.
I say bang when I bang.
Yeah.
The old bang and bang.
Bang,
Bang.
bang, bang, bang.
Bang. Cactus Jack his ass.
Yeah, let's see. Firearm conflict. And that's going to do firearm damage, I assume. Damage. If you use a weapon, add the relevant weapon's damage rating. Okay, cool. They have a whole thing. So, not too bad.
A medium handgun is 3d10. That's what I got from my handgun.
But you use a
I'm wondering
shotgun, right?
Yeah, so I'm wondering if shotgun's even more.
Probably. I'm on the page. So, yeah. Light gunshot. No, this is a medium gunshot, I would say. So that is plus 3 damage value.
Huh?
So that means that you got 1 success, I got 1 success, so you do the difference of that as damage. So you're going to do 3 damage.
Huh?
It is superficial because they are a undead. But, let's see. Haha. So, when you do that, you do see blood. You see its arm kind of rip open. You can't see bone. You definitely, it is now taking aggravated damage, essentially, is what that means. Because it's out of superficial.
I don't think I rolled any successes.
Oh, you don't have to roll.
Oh.
It's a flat bonus.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty high. Oh yeah, and anyone wearing a ballistic cloth has 2 bullet armor.
Aren't we all wearing this cloth?
Yes.
Yeah, some of you, but I don't think any of you have been
Because you
shot
both-
yet.
Yeah,
Good to know.
somebody set us up with those before we left.
Yeah, your contact. Yeah, so you do see blood. Who hasn't got Anon? Would you like to make another computer boy check?
Yes, I would.
Look at me, computer boy.
I'm going to try thinking about it a little bit differently and try thinking with my wits.
You're gonna feel the computer,
Yes.
like the dolphin in Johnny Mnemonic. Saw your face, Aaron.
That one.
Do you not know that reference?
But now I want to know.
Oh!
Wow, Sean, a
Really?
measly 9 successes, huh?
Okay, you manage. I'll say the to represent this massive success, you managed to patch into the system with your rig, and so now your computer can read what you're seeing. You have access to the system. What do you want
I
to
just
know?
locked up again. What the hell?
Hi, vampire.
Why am I locked up again?
Of writing his own systems.
Drink some water. I always cramp up when I don't drink water.
Cranberry juice does the trick, they say.
I thought that was for like urinary tract infections.
Yeah,
Gotta eat a banana before the stream.
that'll clear it right up, though.
Eat a banana. Everyone knows eating bananas is for before sex, Aaron. Everybody knows.
I thought that's pineapple.
Yeah. I
That's a
think you're
different
right.
reason, though.
Same boat, you know. It's in the same realm.
Are you confusing bananas with oysters, Jahan? Because everyone knows a big plate of oysters before bedroom time is the best bet.
It's the best bet to
Exactly.
throw up everywhere.
An aphrodisiac, you just shovel down about 6 dozen before you get in there, and then you get busy.
Sprinkle a little human horn on there.
You already know.
Absolutely. Hey, everybody watching, don't forget to go vote. Early voting. Don't forget.
Mhm.
Get out the vote. Let's get these hateful fucks out of office.
Vote for the good guys.
Vote for the good guys. If you're watching
Vote for
us,
the
like,
good
I would
guys.
hope.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You know,
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Some ballots off.
I'm not registered to state in my vote yet.
As
since I
well,
moved
with my
recently.
computer, I'll be.
Bye. I'm not registered to vote since I moved to this state recently. So if you're watching this, go vote for me in your state, but
Not
don't-
literally, because that would be
right, because that's illegal. Right, but also when you vote for me, don't vote for the bad guys, because that's not who
Only
I would
good
vote
bad guy is Scott Hall. Rest in peace.
for. Yes,
He's a Ramon.
maybe Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'll raise taxes.
Oh man,
No.
California entered the chat.
oh man.
But yeah, Vampire. You
Yes.
successfully break into this computer. You manage to start reading the system through your own rig. You can now read this language. You have full access to the system. What do you want to know?
What the hell it is? Can I copy what? Okay, so
We
you
can't
know,
hear
the
you.
hacker in me is can't hear me.
I can hear him.
No audio, buddy.
I can hear him.
Me too.
Oh,
I can't.
okay.
No, Mr. Kapow.
Oh boy,
Everybody but Vamp.
this has not been a good technology day for myself.
It's ironic.
Anyway, so the hacker in Anon just wants to first, how much data is there here, just in terms of storage size? Can we copy it all down to?
I
my
mean,
local
there's a lot of data.
device?
It seems like more than there being data stored, it's an operating system to operate machines.
Excellent.
They don't seem to be like, it doesn't seem to be running like industrial equipment. It just seems like it runs like these secret panels and like wherever that blood's going, and whatever's downstairs. It seems like you can open doors, that kind of thing.
Well, let's open all the doors between here and there.
Okay.
And yeah, let's also just clone the hard drive. I want a copy of this because I want to be able to do this too.
Fair enough. Yeah, you want a blood dungeon? Hell yeah.
I just
So
want a
you
computer
do
that
all
works with
that.
machines.
You start opening doors. Everyone can kind of hear in the distance, like, as doors are opening.
Yeah. A nano whisper. That's just me.
Another focused grapple broad check, gonna get Schnasty Jazz on him.
The stream popped, but it's back already. So
Three successes.
to try to rip his arm off.
To try to rip his arm off. That's a
Alright.
grappling, arm ripping.
Let's see how this goes.
Situation.
Right? Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, thanks.
It doesn't go well for me.
Good. I like that. That's nice.
So that puts him. That's enough ag damage. So all the damage you just did is aggravated because they're out of superficial. I'll allow it. And just you just get like a line of blood going up your body, like past your face, just like spurted on.
And then I'll
Nice.
throw the arm because I don't want to hold this gross arm. Just give it a throw. I'll just throw it over there. Just for the cinematic, I rip it off and then throw it. And probably scream in his face.
Fair enough. It's gonna go. It seems interested in something else all of a sudden. It does not react to its arm being ripped off, for the record. Doesn't seem to care at the fuck all. It's looking around. And, like, this is the first time you've seen it interested, really. And it's gonna, like, while blood's kind of spurting out of its arm, it's gonna start running towards the stairs. And it'll probably... Yeah, it'll get to the stairs, but then it's immediately your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna chase after it, and it's looking like about to fall over. Right?
No.
No.
It's not showing
No.
any signs of... Like, if you didn't know any better, you'd say it wasn't hurt at all. It shows no sign of, like, caring about its wounds.
Is it trying to like leave, like go up the stairs?
Down the stairs.
Down the stairs. Okay. So I say, where the hell is that going? Where the hell is that thing going? And I'm gonna follow it, but I'm actually not gonna like attack it or anything.
Oh, you're curious?
I'm curious.
All right.
So I'm gonna like.
It hits the stairs. Are the rest of you all kind of okay with this course of action?
Yeah.
Okay. So we.
I would say,
Yeah.
Max is gonna like.
Vamp will... Go ahead.
I'm gonna say Max. I'm gonna say not Max. Eddie kind of has like gore, kind of just cover, like he's like ace and everything. It's, takes off his glasses, kind of just like splat. Just looks at over at Cross and Anon's character and goes, "Seriously, the fuck."
Oh, you still don't see me.
Wouldn't you be in front of the computer?
Invisible though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still obfuscated. Until I explicitly draw attention to myself, I'm obfuscated.
Can you say that you did draw to yourself? Like
No.
you whispered?
He can whisper. He can whisper.
Yep, up to a whisper.
Oh, okay. But then to Cross, then to go,
Yeah.
the fuck?
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. Anon will leave the laptop there, plugged in to do its work, and follow after.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if everyone's cool with this course of action, then we'll don't worry about initiative anymore. We're out of it. The scene's kind of carrying on though, if that means anything to anyone. And you'll hit
That
the
means
stairs.
I'm still invisible.
It means you're still invisible. The stairs are kind of slick with blood. This thing retreats downstairs into the darkness. But after it, the lights start turning on. And you get to another big hallway. This one is larger, and this one has just one door at the end of it that is open because a certain somebody opened it. And the creature goes straight for it. And it goes in. You guys can get to the door. You can immediately see inside it. The lights start turning on. There are big, old wooden shelves just lining the whole wall. You can see a platform going around the rim of it, and more shelves up there. Books and books and books. And all on the first floor, there are display cases with ancient weaponry, old suits of armor in cases. There is one book in particular that is on a pedestal that's just kind of sitting there, not behind glass. It is open. It's on one of those reading tables where you read and stand kind of thing. And that one is placed in a very particular spot towards the back of the room. There's a couple chairs in here. There is a fireplace, which is interesting. There are some candles around if anyone's into that kind of thing.
Fire bad.
But
Fire bad.
this creature ignores all of this and continues into the next area.
Eddie's gonna look at whoever he can see in the group right now, and just looks around, goes, "I repeat, once again, the fuck."
It's a
Well-
weird room.
Well, at least Hector wasn't lying. Can verify that much.
Yeah, there's a few displayed weapons. One's a big spear. There's another battle axe. It looks really old. And then there is a suit of armor that has a sword in its hands. Looks like it's from night times, like an old English suit of armor,
But not
maybe
the-
German. It's hard to tell.
Eddie's going to walk over to the book and look down at the cover.
It's open.
There you go. Look at the book.
Open, yeah.
So this is an infamous book. It's not like the book, but it is a copy of the text of the Book of Nod, which is like the vampire Bible. It gives all the scripture about Cain and the power of the blood, and the coming of the vampire apocalypse and all that kind of stuff. It is... None of y'all probably buy into any of that. It is like old world crazy stuff, man. But yeah, that's what it is.
Max, as a person
Anon kind of buys into it, honestly.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's not untrue necessarily, so that's fine.
I mean, Anon has stigmata at Hunger 4 and can't, and Holy Water does fire damage, so Anon kind of buys into it.
he's gonna look down at the book, being a smuggler and a black market dealer, not only for human stuff but also kindred stuff. But he kind of recognizes the book and goes, "Shit,
It's a good copy.
another one of these.
It's an old copy.
Another one of these. Pretty good copy though. Maybe I want to say 300-400 thou on the market. Not too bad.
You could probably get more for it. You could honestly probably get more. But yeah, it's worth money. It's one of the most valuable things in this room, probably.
Not a bad find.
Not a bad find.
Unless there's fire in any of these candles or in that fireplace, it's the most valuable thing. If there's active fire somewhere in this room, that's the most valuable
There is
thing.
no active fire
Because
now.
that can do aggravated damage to that thing in the other room.
But you can, I mean, there is a fireplace that you could light if you want to throw things into the thing.
Could Eddie kind of look at the podium the book is on just to see if it's, rigged up or anything? I'd make an awareness roll for that.
So, I mean, looking at it, it is a very plain, old, wooden, table. It doesn't look like it's strapped. I'll give you that much.
And he's gonna look at the groove, just kind of shrugs and takes the book and puts it into his.
But I lied, it's strapped! No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no,
Anybody
you
gives
did
Eddie a look, it's gonna be like, gotta eat,
Hey, I'm not worried about it. Unless you want to kick some our way, of course. And we could use that to take this territory over with a new business and some hired meat.
Looking around, there's a lot of value in this room, just from the old books. You're seeing first editions, that kind of thing. It's not what you would expect as a treasure, but it is definitely valuable.
The Book of Nod would probably be the most, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for?
Covetous item.
Yeah, the most worthwhile, the most expensive item in the room.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe we come back here with a couple of goons.
Let's keep this one safe on me. I know a guy.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. The ghoul, or the creature, it's not a ghoul, it might be a ghoul, is gone. They continued through this room, leaving blood just everywhere, and go through to the other side.
Hey, let's try not to lose that one.
Makes you wonder how much damn blood these things have.
Hey, at least it's kind enough to leave us a little trail.
It's not
Very
that it
true.
has more blood, it's just that it doesn't care as much that it's losing it.
Eddie's going to reload his shotgun and then pull out his nice little 45 and tosses it over to Aaron's character, Victoria. Goes, in case, just in case.
All right. Thanks. Better than might be better than punching these damn things.
The menu penguins is some of us sound like chipmunks, or we did. That's weird. There's no reason for that. But yeah, so the next room, it comes up, and this one, it looks like a hallway at first. It's not. It does seem to dead end. Up ahead, there is a big stone box on a raised platform. As you see the ghoul limping down the hallway, the lights come on. Just a single light on the stone box. To the right and the left, there are several tubes that are like 3 feet wide, about 6 feet tall. And they're kind of leaned up against the wall. There seems to be some sort of technology about them. They are electronic. The ghoul veers off from heading straight and goes towards the tubes. And it's going to grab a lever and pull it.
Shit.
Croc.
And then there's whoop, whoop, whoop. And it all of these 4 pods open up. At that point, this thing does bleed to death. It's all out of blood. It's gonna collapse.
He's gonna look around and goes, what Tom and Jerry Dungeons and Dragons bullshit is this?
I
Who
don't
said it?
suppose. I don't suppose my time in the system before we moved on would have let me know what that would have done.
So you see that it's opening these pods. You did read that there were some sort of containment vessels down here, similar to the ones that are upstairs in the walls. You're not sure why these 4 are separate. But some steam and smoke come out of the tubes as 4 figures emerge. One of them stepping over the body of its compatriot. They all look relatively normal. There are 2 feminine forms and then 2 masculine forms. And they all just sort of start shambling. And they look around a little bit. They look, and then they all start looking at you guys. And they kind of start moving forward towards you. But as they do so, they start to converge.
Eddie's gonna kind of train his shotgun at them. Goes, hey, hold up.
This isn't what I expected.
Anon would use the last. I mean, I'm assuming this is scene changing, so the last of the invisibility to sneak back into the other room where the fire pit is, and start a fire so that we can have a torch to burn this motherfucker.
Fair enough. Yeah, you can go be like, oh shit, I'm gonna go turn on the fireplace. That's fine.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with that.
As if they do end up merging, like fleshcraft merging, Eddie's just gonna unload on them. Both barrels.
As you worry about that, they do start touching. And as they do, they kind of start dissolving into a puddle. And this puddle is just a gestating mound of flesh. It looks like a orgy full of chubby people, just writhing. Right, I can say it because I'm fat. But yeah, they're just it starts to get like steamy. They start releasing a lot of heat as you hear bones reconfigure and start to merge as they begin to come up from this flesh puddle cocoon in the form of a many-mouthed 2 arms, just large, that look to be made up of all 8 arms put together somehow. it is not bipedal. It's kind of, so it's like a big thunk of flesh on the ground, and then it just has 8 legs all around it that can kind of pick it up. And just in the center is just this big gaping rib cage wound that opens up, and it looks hungry. As you see, the 4 heads are just on either side of it, just kind of wobbling around as it's gestating. And it's going to start coming towards you.
After Eddie unloads the first round, he's going to kind of duck into like whatever cover there is, and says, "Hell with this! I seen Cronenberg films. Hell with this!"
It is Nita Cronenberg.
Yep. And he's shouting that over the sound of me unloading my clip as well, and like scooting backwards.
Everybody shoot your
Like, oh,
guns.
shit.
Let's see how this goes. Let's see if you can.
Except for I'm
even
garbage with
hurt
guns.
it.
It's like a panic like unload. Dexterity, right, for firearms?
Yeah.
Is that what we did?
Mm.
That's a 0. That's a messy critical. Was my dexterity 0? No, it's 1.
A messy critical. Well, those things happen with messy criticals. Let me go ahead and get to that real quick. Here it is. A critical win in which 1 or more 10s appear on a hunger die is a messy critical. The character succeeds in a regular critical, as in a regular critical, but like an animal would, not a being capable of foresight or self-control. The beast scored the critical, not you. So, like, your inner demon did it, as a means of self-preservation. So, the most applicable thing to happen here I can see, I think, you're going to gain a stain.
Gross.
No.
They're going to stain your nice shirt. It's not going to be nice.
Dang.
You need one of those Tide pens.
Panic in front of the homies.
We could have brought anything with us. Into
We're
this
not even at the
dungeon.
disco.
We didn't bring Tide pins.
Yes. It's like the
can't
third
panic.
thing that went wrong tonight.
You
Just
may
some,
not panic.
you know,
We're not at the disco.
Some club soda. Just some
So
club soda.
you gain a stain, which means you're going to
Yeah.
put a slash on the far right box on your stain tracker. Just a slash. It might be your humanity track. This was where you check.
I was gonna say, where is my
Track stains
stain?
by checking off spaces from right to left. For example, this tracker represents a humanity 6 vampire with 2 stains. Yeah, so it's your humanity.
But it's at the right side.
It starts on the
left
right,
side.
yeah, not on the left.
Yeah.
So your empty
Mhm.
squares. Yeah, it's a thing. All right.
Okay.
So essentially, like, you bare your fangs and hiss, and you pull the gun up, and are like, and like you lose composure. Everyone sees your demon come out, and like your humanity is afraid of yourself for a moment, which is applicable to the situation. You still hit it though. So, what kind of gun are you using?
It's a 45, right?
Or
Yeah,
pistol?
it's a damage +3.
+3. Yeah,
That's plus
pistol.
okay. So you got 1 success. So you're gonna do an additional thing. Okay. He's gonna have it and take not really very much, but that's okay. Did you do damage, Mr. Kapow, or did you miss? You missed.
I
Oh,
got
you hit.
1 success of 2.
Oh, you got 1 success. You got the messy critical. Okay, so you do not hit it, which is okay. Everybody fires guns. That's what's important.
Yeah.
Cross, what do you do when confronted with this creature?
This thing looks like it's made out of flesh and bones.
It's made out of flesh and bones.
It means this thing can be ripped and torn asunder. I am going to go in. I'm going in on this thing. I'm going to meet it halfway and
cool.
sink my claw hands right into it and give it a Yanksy.
Don't stick your hands inside something and pull a little Yanksy.
It's exactly what I'm going to
Do
do.
that.
It's exactly what I'm going to do. I've rolled 4 successes.
Of physical attack damage?
Yes.
This is you brawling?
Yes. And I'm unclear whether or not I should be using the feral weapons on these creatures. Should I?
Yeah,
be?
because that means that I won't have the damage that you're doing.
All right. I failed my hunger check, but it's okay. And
okay.
now I have my claws. So I think it adds +2 damage. Also.
Okay, so you did how much? What was your roll?
I think
4?
4.
Alright, so this is a lost brawl check versus brawl check, which means that when you run up to hit it, it's just going to like kick you with 3 sets of legs out of the air. And you're going to go ahead and take, well, you get to have it because it's superficial damage. So take 2 superficial.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got a lot of successes. Boom, boom, boom. Like you run up, and this pound of flesh, or this mound of flesh, just shuts you down.
All right.
It's a big boy. It's a big old stinky boy. Oh god, it probably would smell. I guess it's its turn. And that's just, I don't like that. I don't want it. I need to find the page where it can do its disciplines.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna do disciplines to
That
you
would be
guys.
bad. That would be bad.
It is gonna be bad. But I want it.
We're already gonna die.
I wrote this a month ago. And I'm ready. What page of disciplines on? I lost it. I'm an idiot. I'm a big old stupid idiot.
It'd be very red.
That's a month ago, knowing that we're not really that much of a combat group.
I did not know that going in. But hey, live and let live. Or something. Oh, here we go. Okay, I found the thing. Let's see what this potence does. Okay. Gonna do a little bit of a rouse check. Successful. It's going to use its prowess, essentially. So it will get stronger. Okay, that's pretty simple. That's not too complicated. I can do that. So it now has your potence thing. Aaron. It's going to beat you guys up. Who do I want to hit, though? I guess I'll hit Cross. Cross, defend yourself.
Okay.
Sorry, Cross.
Defend with a brawl. Maybe you can hit him.
Hooray!
No.
Is that your brawl check?
Yeah, everything, all of my physical checks went down because of my injury level.
Oh, do you not have... What's your brawl skill?
It's usually 3, but it's gone down. All my physical abilities went down when I reached half health.
What's your strength?
It's a 3.
How many? Oh, but it went down that much? Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It went down by 2. Jesus. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Gary's hurt.
Yeah, so I'm actually maxed out on superficial, so everything here is going to be good, aggravated, tasty damage. Which, before I take this damage, let me spend a willpower and re-roll all 3 of these.
Yeah.
Let me try not to take an ass ton of damage. Hey, look, it's now 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's 2 successes now.
It's 2.
Yep.
2 successes. So, that's good.
That's better.
So, it's going to kick at you, and you're like, "Hua, hua, hua," and you like stop one, but then like it's going to come down with its weird like abomination hand and punch you. Take an ag damage if you're maxed out on superficial.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You still took the punch though, which is it's not. I mean, these things were literally used as siege weapons in the medieval times. So here, you took a punch from it. That's pretty cool.
So this beast, this monster, this creature is looming over me and hits me hard enough to rip open flesh, and blood spills across this sort of stained sewer floor.
You see Cross get hurt, which is probably alarming. It is now all of your turns. And like full on, this thing can beat you up. So like, do like different stuff.
I was wondering if Eddie could kind of take stock of this room, kind of look around, if there's anything maybe on like a large thing on the ceiling that maybe he could shoot down, or something he could topple over, something like an alternative way.
There are pipes and wires on the ceiling. But like other than that, the only other thing in this room is the sarcophagus on the raised dioceses at the end of the hallway.
Does the wires look like electrical wires?
Yeah.
Alright.
They sure do.
Alright, Eddie's gonna look at those wires and then look over at Cross and goes, "Cross, got an idea!" He points his shotgun up towards the wire, right above the creature's head. And, pulls the trigger, trying to, maybe shoot them down. Hopefully some live wires will come down or something. And hopefully Cross would understand what he means, like, when he said, "I got an idea."
That does not mean catch it.
Don't lick it. Don't lick it.
It's the alley-oop. I shoot it off the ceiling, you catch it and hit him with it.
Yeah. So, okay. Do I have to roll anything?
Just roll to shoot the thing.
Can I roll wits for that, actually?
Yeah, probably.
Eddie taking stock of it?
Sounds good to me.
Any extra dice?
No.
Difficulty?
What's that? Difficulty it'll be a 2. Shooting a wire is not the hardest thing. It's not like it's a small wire.
I'm gonna use one of my willpowers to reroll. Let's see. I reroll 3 of them with one willpower, or just roll 1 per willpower? I forgot.
You roll 3 per 1.
Per 1? Okay.
3 to 1. Because they're not guaranteed. You can fail them all again. Get out and vote. Alright.
Oh, yeah!
Nice.
Booyakasha! Alright, yeah.
More successes.
Boom! Yeah, you shoot a shotgun into the ceiling. It's pretty easy to hit a wire. One of them comes on down. And you guys are playing an alley-oop for this, right? That was going on?
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah. Cross seems unsure.
Maybe.
This thing is enough to collapse onto the creature, and I don't have to risk getting shocked. But if it's not, then I'll try to make it happen.
It's fair enough. It is. There's the potential for that. So let me see. I'll give it a chance to not do that. It will roll. Okay. It's not very good at dodging, so that's good. This like big Goliath creature just it gets hit. All the lights go out. Just like almost immediately, like a bunch of light bulbs explode. You hear circuit breakers overload. This thing gets hit by electricity. I will say, yeah, sure. You smell roasting flesh as it starts making a weird noise out of like all of its mouths, all 5 of them. But yeah, good turn, Eddie.
Nice.
That was actually some pretty fair damage, so.
Yeah.
That was great.
Oh.
I I close my eyes and open them with Oblivion Sight to see in the dark.
Nice.
When that's a free thing.
You
for
see in
one
the
scene.
dark as this thing surging forward, furious. But before it has a chance to eat any of you, obviously two of you get to go. But before two of you go,
As the lights cut out and the creature screams.
that's where we're going to take our break. So, thank you everyone for
Become
watching.
Hollywood dance scene.
Thanks everyone for watching. We'll be right back with more Vampire.
Why I had to stand up.
We're putting hot dogs into our butts, yeah. We're putting hot dogs. All right, y'all missed a big conversation, but hey, welcome back, Vampire the Masquerade. Don't put hot dogs in your butts. I'm John Anon.
It's me, Casualty CDG. If hot dogs weren't butt-shaped, then we'd have a better reason not to put them in our butts. My advice to you is not to put a hamburger in your butt.
Hey, folks. Aaron Baumier, also known out there as Serendipity Do. I'm just going to advise you not to put food up your butt in general.
I'm Vampire Bites. I'm gonna tell you what you do behind closed doors is your own business. It's not mine.
And I'm gonna
Behind
say,
closed doors is
you know
your
what?
own business.
We don't
It's not.
kink shame around here. We don't kink shame. You do you, buddy. We don't
But
yuck your
kink
yuck.
shaming is
Never
my
send my
kink.
comment.
Yeah.
But I am, as always, Michael Powell, aka Mr. Kapow. That's MRKAPAO. And let's get this show on the road.
I think the least butt-friendly food is chicken on the bone.
Sloppy Joe.
I would say
It's
whole
reasonable,
fish.
I think.
Whole fish.
Fish, yeah, that's a
Blackened
good thing.
salmon doesn't really work out.
Yeah.
Tweet me. I'm not gonna put this on everybody. Tweet me at RockFact with what is the least butt-friendly food.
Don't mind if I do.
And we're talking insertion, not like post-eating. So just so we're clear on the terms here. Anyways, speaking of not butt-friendly food, this towering mound of flesh is gestating before you, letting out a moan as it has just been electrocuted by Eddie. As a wire falls from the ceiling, all the lights go out, and our resident La Sombra sees into the dark as it moves towards you. Mr. Cross, Mr. Anon, or just Anon. Anon. You guys are going next. It is dark. Anon, you're lighting a fireplace, right?
Yes. Yes.
Can I say something into the dark before I say, I'll try to slow it down. One of you grab the Molotovs from the car. You have them in the car, right?
Pretty sure y'all have some on you.
Yeah,
Do we have
them
some?
on us.
They're on us?
One
They're
of
with
you-
us now?
One of you threw
Oh,
one
shit.
upstairs,
We did throw one upstairs, that's right.
and also
So then-
no one put out that fire, so the house upstairs is on fire.
Yeah.
Right, it's fine.
And we're still hoping that there's another way out from down here.
Fine.
It doesn't look like it.
No, it doesn't.
We're vampires. We can live underground for quite a while.
We'll just hang out. It'd be great. Anyway, yeah, so actually just say something about the Molotovs in Ready Mine, and then that's it.
Excellent. Anon, you make it to the fireplace. You run past all this ancient medieval weaponry, ancient texts, a bunch of weird items. You don't know what they are. You're pretty sure one of the books is made of flesh and you can hear it. But
Cool.
it's okay. You made it to the fireplace. And it's kind of, I feel like it's almost a letdown that there's like a propane key. And like you turn it on and then you have to like light it. But yeah, it works just like a normal house fireplace.
I'm now that there's fire and the lights are out. I'm looking at the weaponry to find what can I make a flaming mace out of, basically.
There is
a
a
flaming torch,
the
something
notable
like that.
weapons are a spear, a battle axe, and a sword. The axe is pretty big. The spear is also kind of a thick boy, and then the sword is a claymore.
Yeah, so.
I mean, why would you have a normal sized weapon if you're?
You could use the
not.
backside of the spear.
Yeah, we're gonna start roasting the spear and turning it into a torch.
There's also a lot of like flammable material around you. I would like to point out. It's like
Maybe even
tapestries,
like
books. I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah, tapestries and stuff like that. Yeah, we can wrap the blunt end of the spear, which should be a wooden handle, up in some old tapestries, turn it into a spear torch, and go charging back into the other room. But I'm assuming that's going to take me my turn. Just getting that set up.
Most certainly. Getting the setup takes you your turn. The only light down here right now is coming from the fireplace. It does kind of reach the room everyone else is in, but barely. It's like you can just kind of see all of a sudden. And this creature's moving a lot. Like, it's kind of quick for something so big. It's not the fastest, but cross.
Can I intimidate or... intimidate. Can I intimidate this thing to follow me, chase me, and come after me? Taunt it, in a way?
You can taunt it, yeah.
That's what I would like to do, and I'm going to try to lead it back to Anon's room. But first, I'll try to get its attention.
Difficulty. Three. Oh, yeah.
Well, 7 successes. That's intimidation, composure to keep my cool while this thing is stomping the ever-living blood crap out of me.
To, like, not let your voice crack when you're trying.
Yeah, exactly right. So I don't sound like a wimp or look like a wimp, even though I'm clearly a wimp.
What do you say?
Come on, finish me! And I'll take a few steps back, like, into that doorway to try to get it to come this way.
It will take off after you, like no face after it ate that frog and got all fat. It's gonna, it looks a lot like that to me. What are you doing? Sorry, my cat's trying to hang itself on this wire.
That's not a cool thing.
That's not that cool, yeah, you're right.
I don't know what she's doing. She's very feisty right now.
The cat who's unhappy with its station in life.
Maybe it's not getting enough scritches.
If I was related to you.
Book burning? Come on, Jihad, not not monsters. That's funny. Hi, Raven. Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Hey, Raven.
But yes, stop it. All right. The creature barrels past everyone else and chases Cross into the next room. That does happen. I'm gonna do, because you don't really have speeds, so we're gonna go ahead and do, like, athletics to, like, see if he can catch you or not.
Is it athletics strength or athletics dexterity?
Strength is fine.
Okay.
Put on the power burst.
I rolled 2 successes. I'm just trotting along at a nice, comfortable pace.
Woo! This thing.
Come on, get me, baby.
It's gonna hit you with its Hadouken fist. Go ahead and defend yourself from this attack. Okay, I didn't roll as good on this time.
I am going to try to tuck and roll, dive out of the way instead of trying to fight him.
That's fair.
1 success. I'll spend a willpower to re-roll 3.
What's your willpower at?
I am at 3 slashy marks.
3 superficial? Okay, that's okay.
This,
But your confidence is starting to take a hit here.
Yeah, I mean, the dice don't lie, man. The story is telling no lie. My character's confidence is certainly taking a hit.
Yeah, you're something bigger than you? Yeah.
But that does change me to... 5 successes.
Yeah, you can only re-roll that one wasn't rolled because you can't re-roll hunger dice with it.
Okay. The bottom
So-
one's a hunger.
Yeah.
That's fine, since it was the last one, that will be the hunger dice, and it doesn't. It's inconsequential.
It's 4, 5 successes.
5 successes.
5 successes. That's high.
That's a lot faster than 2.
That's
Oh, because
a
that
good dodge.
that first success is a 10. Okay, yeah, 5. Okay, so this thing, it's gonna punch straight through one of these exhibit statues and just splinters, glass goes everywhere. You get out of the way. Oh man, it was gonna hurt so bad too. But yeah, excellent. That was its turn.
Is this the TPK I've been asking
Everyone else,
for?
yes. Yes, I actually did a joke on Twitter. Someone was like, "Hey, what's everyone doing in their games?" It's like, I'm about to kill my entire players group.
Hell yeah.
And they said, "May they die gloriously." So hey, here it is. This creature is now in the center of this room. Just to reiterate this room a little bit, there are these exhibits all over the place, a couple weapons laying around. There is like a balcony rimming the entire upstairs, but like there's no middle floor, so like you can see the railing the whole way around. Just books, all the way up for 2 stories. Then there's the fireplace, and what you can now see is a Nosferatu holding a flaming stick. That's actually pretty hefty. It's not like you would probably have to hold it like this. It's almost a telephone pole with a spike on the end of it. It's a pretty big spear. And then
You got a nightmare-inducing poop your pants image.
yeah, and just this thing, this flesh mound is bathed in orange light. As your death just looms above you. You've bitten off a little more than you could chew here, but let's see how it goes.
So I want to light this Molotov, and while it's distracted chasing after Cross, I want to come up to like its flank and throw the Molotov cocktail into like its ribcage maw. Like I don't want it to make a mess in this highly flammable basement. I just want it to like eat this fiery blast. What do you want me to roll for that though?
Roll a dexterity athletics.
This fiery blast sounds like Taco Bell marketing.
Something like that. Taco Bell, fiery
I did
blast.
work for it sometime for a while. It might be.
Live Moss.
Sounds like a cinnamon flavored Baja Blast.
Yeah, it does. Or
That
like a
sounds
cinnamon
good.
taco shell that is just discontinued immediately.
Can I argue a reroll but using strength instead of dexterity?
I was going to say that you could use strength.
Oh, cool. That would be way better because I'm not exactly.
Oh boy, yeah, you're not kidding. Yeah, no, I was going to let you use strength actually.
Yeah.
But like my thought broke off.
I don't act with a lot of finesse. It's just like I grab this thing like by the side of its cheek and like. Anyway, let's see. Okay, there's 2 successes.
Ooh. Although they are typically dexterity athletics checks. Okay. But I'll let it slide this one time. Really putting that shoulder behind it. Okay, what do you say, Molotov? Look at that. So you hit it. Like I said, it is not the best at getting out of the way, and it can't brawl that check. So, oh, here it is. I found it. I found Molotov cocktails. They do have them in the book, so I don't have to make it up. Thank God. Alright. Successfully striking with a Molotov cocktail is difficult and causes 2 levels of aggravated damage every turn. Okay. Okay. So, you hit it with the Molotov. It's going to not like that.
That's what I like to hear.
Its mouth is just like, so now the middle of it is on fire as it roars out of its gaping maw mouth, and it's just burning. And as you look into it, you swear you can see hell. But yeah,
And then I'm gonna make a break for that axe on the wall, but that's my turn.
absolutely. We'll go with Eddie.
All right. typically Eddie, knowing how precious, how expensive these books are, wouldn't usually would put anything to any sort of profit, but he's also a survivor, which I emphasize a lot in my character's backstory. So it's more precious, money or Eddie's life. Eddie's life. So Eddie's going to go towards one of the heavy bookshelves to push it down, to pin down the creature.
Okay.
And if it catches on fire, then hey, more kindling.
Yeah. So yeah, you can push some of the books over for sure. Most of them are built in, but there are a couple freestanding bookcases.
Okay.
And they are heavy.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a strengthy check. Difficulty of probably about 3, because it is pretty heavy. Something that a mortal would struggle with.
Do I have strength and athletics?
Mm-hmm.
Strength. No extra dice, right?
No.
And difficulty of what?
3. Trace.
3? Okay. I am going to use another willpower to re-roll those 2 3s. Here. Roll the 2d10s. Is this 6 a success? Either way, it will be
6
2 out
is
of
a
3
success.
successes, though.
So you run into this thing, you hit it, it's heavy, and it kind of rocks. If you do try again next turn, it will be 1 level easier, because it's kind of swaying. I just read, Gary, you can spend a willpower to ignore health damage penalties for 1 turn. Just FYI. I know you were having difficulty with that earlier. But willpower is how you can do that badass shit.
That's the thing now we're at half health and half willpower. So now we gotta play it real careful.
Oh yeah, this is spicy. I'm having
And he's our combat munch.
I'm at half willpower as well.
Oh boy.
I've been doing a good job. Alright. Anat, you're holding this flaming stick of doom as this creature emanates fire from its chest cavity. Very Halloween-y.
Mm-hmm.
Like some sort of undead, dark jack-o'-lantern. You there, Vampire? Or are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this pole arm is heavier than Anon can really manage, so just gonna let it fall down on top of the creature and/or the bookshelf. The bookshelf's not there yet, so I'm just gonna bring it down and just thud it.
So you're more angling it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna be able to put any strength behind it, but maybe you can hit it with a flaming stick. So go ahead. I'll let you do. It will still be strength. Brawl, probably, unless you have a good something
Athletics.
else. Yeah, athletics can work
Yeah.
because you're just kind of aiming it, and the difficulty will be lower because you're not going to be able to do as much damage just letting it fall.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Oh, I just want the fire there. I don't necessarily want damage from the weapon.
Fire bad,
Yes.
so maybe fire good. A flaming stick comes collapsing to the ground near you, Cross. Like you see, whoa, poof. And then you see somebody duck out of sight quickly.
I guess I know what I'm supposed to do with that.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you got it to the right person, and that's what matters. I mean, shit, Aaron can do it too. You're very strong. Or both of you can do it. I don't care. Anyone can do it. It'll be great. All right, so this thing is on
I know who
fire.
can't do it.
We all know who can't do it. So this thing is doing a thing. I need to look at its... Yeah, Gary.
I should be able to stab it because I ended last turn by leading it here and dodging, and then it attacked me and missed.
Oh, then yeah, you haven't gotten this round, so you can do a thing.
I would like to pick up this flaming half of a telephone pole and cram it inside this gaping mouth-like rib cage in the side of this flesh mound creature.
It's also known as a cram hole, so you're going to cram it in this cram hole.
Cram it in the cram hole. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know that was the vernacular the vampire
That's the
used.
vernacular, yeah.
Proper nomenclature.
So actually, now that you mention that, I saw that in the player's handbook.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna spend a willpower. I'm gonna do the thing that you said. I'm gonna ignore the half health damage situation.
Cool. Okay, so you steel yourself to ignore the pain. You are better than it because you are undead.
One of a bitch. How? I rolled 5 dice, 6 dice, and I still.
No.
The dice are not with you.
Look,
Would you like?
Look, buddy.
Would you like to spend the willpower?
That will leave me with 1 left. Of course, I want to do that.
Yeah, but haven't you been
Without a
booned
doubt.
twice
Yeah, I used
today?
that.
You
I
used both?
used those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 3 d10. Let's chunk them. Let's see what happens. Show me 2 9s, buddy. Now I'm looking at 3 successes.
To hit it with the flaming stick, right?
That is correct.
Alrighty. So it is going to attempt... I'm going to say it can only get out of the way because, like, you're kind of at a range. Because, you know, that's, like, it's a big spear. It's a reach weapon. And so it's going to try to not get hit by it. Which one of you fuckers? There it is. Alright. I found you, you fuck. Yeah, it's really not very fast. Alright. I'll roll all these.
Please don't dodge. Please don't
So
dodge.
you do hit.
Please. Yes!
I did not roll very good, but I rolled enough to mitigate some of the damage here. So, you're doing like base 1, right? Which means that you get to do the bonus damage of the weapon, which is... I'd say that this counts as like a large melee.
Sure.
Counts as a large melee. And it's
It
on
is.
fire, so the fire's going to do some ag damage here.
Yeah.
I'll say it's +3. Alright, so you're going to do a total of 4 damage, 1 of which is going to be ag. Because of the fire. It, on its turn, is on fire. So it starts burning. It starts burning a lot.
It takes the Molotov's damage,
Yeah.
and if it doesn't put itself out from the extra fire, it basically every turn it takes the same damage.
Yeah, it's going to keep taking the damage. I just looked it up.
Nice.
Heavy melee weapons do +4. So you do 5 superficial. So that means it's hard to do when it's not mapped out. Let me make all these circles. That one's gone.
That's a lot of circles.
So this thing is like burning. You can see like the skin starting to peel back from its maw, like burning lips pulling back from teeth as it exposes more and more of this bone. It doesn't look very good anymore. All right, it has this damage. Okay, that's good. It's still pretty hurt. It's its turn. He's gonna do a thing that I've been saving. Because I did it too early, everyone would be mad at me.
He's gonna spray goo all over the place.
Yeah, he's full of goo. He's a goo boy.
Actually, he graduated. He's a goo man.
He's a goo man.
That's right.
There it is. There you are, you beautiful, beautiful thing. How do you do this?
Oh.
Okay. So, it's going to use Brawl. Who's the closest to it?
That would be me. I just stabbed it with a spear.
It's going to grab you.
Yeah, probably.
So go ahead and Brawl or Dodge.
Okay. I didn't dodge.
That's a bestial failure.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, I was just on that page.
Be ready to look up the
There it
rules
is.
for dying, too.
Let's see. You failed because your beast manifested inopportunely, or the character's failure angered their beast and manifested inopportunely. The character must act out a compulsion as the blood starts to subtly dictate their actions. So, you can lose a point of advantage. You can suffer aggravated health damage if you want to. But yeah, do you have any compulsions?
Probably.
I don't know if you guys did those out. But essentially, as this thing grabs you and pulls you towards its flaming maw, your inner beast, like, goes berserk. And it affects your humanity, essentially. So you start panicking. It does grab you. That's the long story short. It does grab you, and then it pulls you towards its flaming maw.
Oh no.
I love just getting yanked into an inferno of teeth. There's
Yeah.
nothing more exciting on a Friday night.
It is going... So as it pulls you into its rib cage, the heads sort of like melt off the side into the mouth, and they all bite you. They unhinge their jaws and bite you with their feral teeth as you're being burnt. At the same time, you take... So the brawl was just to grab you. You take damage. You take aggravated damage equal to how much hunger they're slaking. They had 2, so they're gonna drink 2 of your vitae, and essentially you're gonna take 2 aggravated damage. What are you at?
2 little slashies left.
2 little
So-
slashies left.
Yep.
Okay.
So that means that I've got 2 more aggravated slots, or 2 more damage slots. Period.
2 more
Doesn't
damage
matter
slots.
what
Period.
they are.
Yeah. So because you're in the maw, you are gonna take a fire damage. So go ahead and X 1 more of those out, and you're gonna be burning inside this thing as it drinks your blood. But its turn is over. And it did not put itself out because it was too busy eating Gary.
Hopefully next turn it doesn't swallow.
So
I'm halfway cooked.
as you all witness, this thing reaches down with its strange many-armed 2 arms amalgamation and picks up Cross and delivers him into the hellish fire maw as its many heads begin to feed on him.
The delicious smell of fried alligator spreads out across the bottom of the store.
Why would you give me a power-up, Gary?
I don't know.
Just wanted to be turned into alligator burger.
That was
I'm
before
gonna-
you almost killed.
Oh, that was before.
Yeah.
Well, here it is. Rah! All right.
Whoops.
I'm gonna
We'll open up
reach-
with Aaron, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and reach in and pull Cross out of there.
Interesting.
Like, damn it, Cross, I still need you.
Give me a strength athletics check. Yeah, you like, as far as you know, he's fucking dead. You're not sure. It looks like he is.
He does look pretty dead,
He looks
but
dead. Yeah, go ahead and try it, yeah. Was that your roll?
yeah, my athletics is pretty low actually.
You want to spend a willpower?
Yeah,
You
yeah, I
can
do.
reroll 2 of those.
Mm-hmm.
Because the other one's a hunger dice.
There we go.
Those are both success. Oh, so that turns that not into a bestial failure where you have
Falls
to
in with
confront your inner demons. And instead, you might have a chance to save your friend here. So you do stick your arm in, and you pull him from the flaming wreckage that is this creature's insides.
Perfect.
He's pretty burned. Like he doesn't look good. He's conscious and alive, and it is kind of hard to kill a vampire. One of the ways, however, is fire. So like that was pretty close to permadeath there.
I just kind of like look at him and I'm like, shit, and I grab the thing, the stick,
Okay.
and I don't know if I can do it this turn, but I make to jam his jaw open.
Normally
with
you
it.
can't, but hey, spend a willpower and I'll let it happen.
Oh shoot, yeah, let's spend a willpower. Let's do that. Would that be a melee strength?
Yeah.
Cool. I can do that a little bit better. You know what?
Thunk.
What's that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think I might just spend it. Can I spend another willpower
You
to?
can. Yeah, there's no limit.
I mean, that is a success.
On
I
a
just need-
difficulty too.
I need them to make this happen.
And like the more
I feel like-
successes you get on melee combat, the better.
That's also true. So is that 2 more?
That's 2 more. So 4 successes. Yeah, you throw this wooden spear. So in just an act of vampire savagery, you see her, no, not yet, rips him out, and then whips this spear and chucks it into this creature's maw. As you hear this thing writhe and scream in pain as it slowly just stops moving and starts to burn. It was pretty close. Oh.
I stumble back.
The room is on fire.
We gotta get
Eddie-
the hell out of here now.
Eddie's gonna look at everybody who he can see that's assembled here and goes, "Yeah." Starts stuffing like whatever rare texts he could see into his jacket. He goes, "Let's get the fuck out of here! Let's get the fuck out of here!"
Yeah, Anon will go grab his laptop and hope that it finished downloading what he needed from the computer.
Nobody wants to check the stone box.
I do. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
I go
casket.
help
Yeah.
Cross with that. Yeah, I
There might-
rush over. We
There might be a spooky vampire in here. Is this stone box? I
It's the
imagined
Methuselah!
that it was like built into this dais, but is it liftable? Is it its own object?
It is its own object, but there's no way you could pick it up. It's heavy. I mean, you might be able to. I don't know. You're pretty strong, but it's very
Hey.
heavy.
either
Also
it's something
really
we
messed
can
up.
walk out of here with and make money on, or it's a vampire and it dies in the fire.
Are you going to open it?
He's gonna shout at y'all. Goes, "You're not gonna be able to spend it if you're dead."
Isn't Victoria? Aren't you strong too? Aren't we both strong?
Yes.
You're both very
Yeah.
strong.
Let's give it a shot at least. You know, let's say we tried, and then if not, then we can open it.
You want to carry it out of here?
Yeah, hell yeah.
No, let's open it and grab whatever it is and dash. Because if we don't, I don't want to get slowed down by this and get lost in the fire.
Whatever's
in You're here dying.
can kill us like the rest of those things. I'm bait. I'm dead meat. If
We don't
I
have the
stub
time.
my toe on the way out of here, I'll die.
Then I'll lose you and the box when I can't drag it myself. But help me push this open. Let's get the hell out of here.
Like it, but we'll do it. I'll flip the lid off.
Yeah, so the two of you together can pretty easily flip this lid off. As you do so, inside there is a person laying there, arms crossed, eyes closed. There's a weird bit of metal in its mouth that's like going into the box's walls. And through this tube, you can see running red liquid. What do you do?
Well, he's fucked.
If we save him, we get a boon or a death sentence.
Big risk. I look at Cross. And
If we drain him, we get a boon of our own.
Cross, drink him.
I do. Yeah, I don't even have to hear that twice.
Yeah. Yep. Here's your bendy straw.
As you go to drink from this being, its eyes do open. You can see its mouth working on this metal tube, and you realize its throat's working too. It looks like it's drinking from this tube. It looks like you found where the blood was going from upstairs. As this creature has been drinking for like 10 minutes, its eyes do open. What do you do? I'll let you. I mean, you got first shot here.
Unhinge my jaw and bite down on its shoulder neck.
Brawl check.
Brawl check.
And I want to like help. Can I like add a bonus or something with
You
just
could,
like?
yeah, you could add a bonus. So
Cool.
essentially, you do your brawl check first and try to grab him, and then Cross can try to feed from him.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna use my final frenzy. Does that do anything bad if I use my last half? Not frenzy. I mean, last half of a willpower. Is it gonna make something horrible happen besides all my stats go down?
You'll start burning serious willpower, and those don't come back.
No, yeah. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna burn one more hash so that I can ignore the penalties of this, so I can basically add my 2 back for the brawl check.
I wasn't expecting this. I don't know why. It makes sense now that it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
2 successes, but a bestial failure, which I think acting and impulse is
Right.
kind of in line with what's
don't-
happening here.
Well, no, it can't be a bestial failure if it's a success.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that might just be, I don't know, it might just be wrong. But also you get a bonus because of Aaron helping you
I have 5 successes.
with 5 successes, yeah. So it's going to try to not let you drink from it. The fuck? Oh, so it gets more successes than both of you. It sits up like you're not touching it with just the strength of God, and like grabs Cross's face and throws him to the ground. He doesn't do any damage, but it stands up. I rolled like all 10s over here. I just rolled 10s. I don't. Wow. Like even
See,
the
at
double
this point-
team didn't matter. But yeah,
Yeah.
It sits up in its sarcophagus. It starts looking around. How long has it been?
You are not as feeble as you look.
No, I am quite able. It'll just get up out of its sarcophagus, start looking around.
It is the year 2022. I'm gonna take a knee. This is an elder, right?
You're not sure? Most of the elders like went somewhere.
The way that I just got tossed, this thing's like super strong.
It is strong.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a knee.
It's
gonna err on the
probably
side of
older
caution
than
here.
you.
Mhm.
But an elder is typically like from like the 1300s or beyond. Let me see. Let me click a thing. Here we go. All right, I figured it out. I did it. I'm cool.
We must make haste. This building is burning.
So you're just gonna play it like
That's right.
like you didn't try to drink them?
No, I took a knee. I definitely tried to drink him, and I got thrown across the room. Said he's not as feeble as he looks, and then took a knee. We need to get out of here. This place is on fire.
Give me a good boy check. Give me a what do you call
It's
it?
about composure.
Yeah, composure would work with charisma, manipulation. Charisma or manipulation would work.
Composure. Let's go. Charisma. No extra dice. Difficulty 2. I've rolled 1. 1 fancy success.
Can I throw one out as well? Partially to see if I'm like a Victoria
that's fine.
sort of like.
Everybody's here. Like, it
Yeah,
might just
yeah.
choose who he kills and who he doesn't.
I
You
also
did get a
wanted
GM power up.
That's true.
I also wanted to point out that I didn't want to interrupt earlier, but Eddie's already GTFO'd.
That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. That makes sense.
Ah.
You might be the only survivor, unless Anon's gone too.
I'm gonna heal.
No, Anon's not gone. Anon's right there getting his laptop and trying to make sure that all the stuff got downloaded, and
Is he in the computer room then?
which is where we are.
You're
I
upstairs.
thought we were
one
still in the
floor from
burning
us.
room or the stone.
Oh, did you go upstairs to the
conference
computer room?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you're just one
I-
floor above us. You could probably still hear the commotion and such.
Yeah.
You're definitely
Okay.
not.
I
safe.
thought they were the
There-
same room.
No, this is a different room.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
I gotcha.
Well, if is Anon's off escape now?
It's blown. When he
Okay.
charged in with the, he made it very obvious that he existed when he charged in with the
Okay.
flaming twig.
Okay. Eddie's gonna look at now. He can see Anon goes. I don't know what those two are gonna stick around for, but I'm not. That shit. This whole thing is fuck. Get the hell out of here. Not Max. Eddie kind of has this handful of books, all these rare books, and like going up the stairs, trying to, before the whole house burns down.
No, Anon is going to notice that they decided to play the Boons route that was mentioned, and will go downstairs and also pay fealty to this older than him vampire.
Sometimes it's a good move. Okay. That's something. What about you, Anon? Make your roll.
Which role was that? Sorry.
Composure, manipulation, or charisma. Some mixture of that.
Right. Subterfuge, composure.
I'm gonna spend a willpower to re-roll 3 of those
It's fine. Yeah.
to just really sell it that we sort of intended to come down here in some capacity to
What's up?
release them.
Ooh, that's better. So you got 2 more successes. You got 4, and you got 3.
4, 5, 6.
So Cross, it doesn't.
Okay.
It knows what you tried to do. It's a little irked. The other 2 are like also, pledging fealty. It's looking. It's like sensing intention. Did you defeat my creation?
We were
Thoroughly.
forced to, unfortunately.
Where is my master?
Maybe we can resolve that as soon as we're out of here. I'm afraid the study is aflame, as well as the rest of the house.
Very well. It'll calmly walk from the dais, out the room, up the stairs. Once it's in the computer room, it'll go to the computer. It'll look at your laptop hooked up there. Huh. How interesting. And it'll start pushing some buttons on the thing very slowly.
Oh, there's still power up here?
Yeah, the console still has power.
Sweet.
Yeah,
My
the console
download may have finished.
The console has dedicated power. It still works. It's going to push a couple things, and you'll hear brr, brr, and you'll start seeing just this gas come out from the ceiling.
Ah.
And it'll just calmly go back down to the study. And it starts looking around. You see the fire starting to go out. The oxygen is being pushed out of here by this fire suppression system, but none of you have to breathe.
Yeah.
Goodness.
You'll see he'll bend down to pick up the arm that crossed through over here. And he'll look at it. He's looking at it lovingly. He kind of cradles it in his arms. He'll start looking around. What a shame, what a shame. You. There. He'll gesture to you. Come.
Stand up a little taller, crack my neck, and lock eyes.
He'll look at you. He'll look at which one of you speaks for this little cohort.
Typically, I'm the one who calls the shots. At least with these. And then I'll step forward and do a respectful gesture and kneel or something.
Death of an immortal is such a permanent thing. It would be a waste of flesh. You will. He'll start looking around. Repay me.
I
What?
nod.
Okay. Cool. I keep I've had players throw fists in this situation. I don't know what's gonna happen. I have no idea what you guys are gonna do.
Yeah, I'll nod and then take a step back. Now, Erin's character is, she's the one who talks for me. She's in charge now, so I nod. Yeah, I'll repay you. Nod and step back. I got my lashing. Hopefully that's it.
He's gonna go downstairs to our little writing desk. He's gonna start writing with quill and pen, quill and ink, and he's gonna start writing on this piece of paper. Eventually, he'll stop and he'll hand it to you. And do not take too long.
What does the paper say? I'll look down
It's
and read
got
it.
very specific details on people, and it's I want a 6'4" male with at least a certain amount of certain radius chest, very specific. There are some details here. It is a weird shopping list, man. And he's just very
And no green M&Ms.
yeah, no green M&Ms. No, of course not.
I nod and sort of fold it and tuck it in a pocket.
He's going to draw you in close physically with his arm. He's going to take a smell. And then he'll be like, I will find you if you take too long. You may go.
Yep, Anon will gather up the laptop and scurry along because Anon plans on reporting this back to the Baron.
He's going to look at you. He's going to look at the Nosferatu. He's going to approach you very quickly. He's going to kind of grab your face.
Huh? Yeah.
He's going to start looking in your mouth. Just like you're not even a person. He's just going to just start looking. Interesting.
He took my mask off?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, if you're wearing a mask, yeah, he'll try to
Yeah.
take. He'll approach you, and he can see your disfigurements,
Yes.
on your hands and whatnot. But he will look in your mouth. Do you have a picture of what you looked like before?
No.
What a shame. I would love to calculate the disfiguration. Nosferatu are so interesting. And he'll let you go. I just realized he'd be interested in you.
Yeah,
We're gonna.
Anon is officially dead. Nobody knows what he looked like when he was still alive.
Fair enough. He just says, what a shame.
Yep.
No problem. Do you depart, or do you have anything
Oh
left
yeah,
to say?
Anon grabs the laptop, collects it, and heads back, stumbling through the burning building above and trying to find if Eddie's not completely gone. Getting back to the truck.
Yeah, so you walk upstairs. After you all leave, the door closes. And then, as you emerge, I mean, the house is on fire. It's not fully engulfed yet, but the top floor is an inferno, and the ceiling's starting to cave in. It's not great. Eddie, where are you? Are you out front?
I'm gonna say I was playing on Eddie's already GTFO'd out of there. You know what? For narrative purposes, we'll just say at that point Eddie has the door open. He's already, he's putting all the books into the passenger seat of his truck, and turns around and goes, "Oh, alive! Get the hell out of here!"
Yeah.
And let you get away with all that loot, right, Eddie?
Yeah.
Ah, you know me too well.
You all pile in the Bad Moon Express and start heading back to your haven as the sky lightens and the sun begins to come up. But you are able to make it in time, lick your wounds, and prepare.
My God. My stomach has been hurting for like 35 minutes, bro. I've been about to die. I've been out of re-rolls. I was like sentenced to death by this monster and then barely survived it and then accidentally almost died to another vampire. Oh, I'm glad we're in the Bad Moon Express.
If
Oh my
Erin hadn't
fuck.
done what she did, you would have died.
I could poop right here. I could
Victoria was trying to judge if the risk was worth it, and I'm glad. I'm glad it went that way.
Thanks for the Game Master power-ups. They made me change a decision I was going to make, and yeah. Gary's not
had
a
a bad
Uber
feeling.
fan. But
He
yeah,
had a bad feeling about that thing, so he was like, "TFO, buddy.
your instincts
TFO."
were correct.
Yeah.
Because like, this isn't over.
I also want to point out, Eddie's the only one that elder or whatever does not know of.
Yeah, technically you're the only one that doesn't, he doesn't necessarily know you owe him.
When we're in there, and after a little bit of coming down from this whole experience, I say, I pull the paper out and I unfurl it, and I say, out of the frying pan and into the fire, right? Kind of displaying it for everybody as they see this list of people, body types, and
It's so
sizes.
specific, you're kind of worried you might not be able to do it.
Can I say, Eddie's going to look at that one of the shopping lists and a couple of those goes, "Hey, oh, guy, kind of like that one. Vegas. Yeah, Vegas."
Yeah, who knows how far you'll have to go to not be murdered by this older vampire.
Yeah.
But so as you enter the club, as you get ready to embark on this new venture, as you are trying to reinvigorate your life cross, the hunger stirs in all of you, the sun comes up, and the curtain closes on our Vampire the Masquerade game. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. Yeah, that was fun. I had fun.
That was great.
It was a good spooky time.
Can we run little epilogues of our character of what we're doing?
We got time,
after all this.
Yeah, what are you doing?
All right. If no one mind, I'd rather go last. I have an idea.
I want to say that some of that money that comes in from the books, it gets used to like establish more of a presence in this block as well, where this house was, to protect this vampire's space, but also to assert, ourselves a little bit in the community so that Hector knows what's up. In the meantime of this little montage of this being set up, there's like every once in a while I'm like sitting at my desk alone, just like stressing over this list.
Meanwhile, Anon is dropping some information in the general Nosferatu network about this probable Sabbat, not necessarily Ancilla, maybe Elder, young Elder, Ancilla, somewhere in that range. It's probably Sabbat Shaughnessy. I'm just spreading the news. It's like, yeah, we're protecting that zone. So I'll look the other way if other Nosferatu end up going there to zero him.
Yeah.
Probably also letting the Baron know what's going on.
That's fair. No, the Baron will take that information for sure. It'll probably grant you a minor boon for such information.
The camera cuts to a sort of a cheesy, twangy country song, maybe something from the 70s, and you hear the familiar rattle of cans in a truck and the wind blowing with all the windows down. And as the camera comes out from the road and goes back over my shoulder, you just kind of sort of see the back and side of my really scaly face and some blood running down my shoulder. And the camera zooms all the way back out the back of my camper truck, and there are 3 guys tied up, duct taped in the back, like they can't get out, wiggling, kicking. And I look over to the list in the passenger seat and scratch 3 off.
All right. I'm gonna say the camera pans back up and then pans back down at night on another very lonely stretch of highway in the desert somewhere, as a truck barrels down. The camera pans into the cab of the truck, and you see Eddie. He's driving the truck. He has kind of a voice recorder holding up and goes, "All right, boys and girls, this is Eddie, of the Bad Moon Express. Ooh, gotta get the hell out of Houston. Things are getting kind of hot down there. But," and he looks down at his passenger seat and sees another copy of the list. Gonna help a friend out with a little something, and then looks over at book, a black leather-bound book next to the list, and got a little business, little liquidation deal going on in Sin City. But after this, don't know. Maybe don't know if I'll be back. Word with the local baron. So left with a friend back there. Max. Buddy there. Good man. Kind of stiff, but we'll see how that all pans out. Camera pans out.
Absolutely. Yeah, Las Vegas would be a great fucking place to play. That'd be a fun one. But yeah,
one of the descriptions on the list was delivery driver, pizza, and it matches descriptions so well.
I need one who smokes pot. Yeah. So that was our Vampire the Masquerade game. Thank you everyone for watching. Thanks to Magic Penguin. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Raven, for all the kind words. That was a lot of fun to run. I hope it was fun to watch. Happy Halloween, and don't forget to vote and stay spooky. I've been Johannanon.
It's me, Casualty, CDG. G. I'm the co-host of Fresh Out the Box, which is our tabletop role-playing show. Episodes every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We play with different people. We play different games. We read systems and talk about games. Jahan and I just love games. So we've been doing this for like 2 or so years, and we're going to keep on doing it for 2 or more so years. So check out Fresh Out the Box, and tell your friends to check out Fresh Out the Box if they are games folks like us. We have a podcast! That is Fresh Out the Podcast. It's about movies, it's about streaming shows, it's about video games. We're probably going to talk about Gotham Knights soon. Jahan and I have been playing that. Xbox Game Pass has been good to us. We've been playing lots of free Overwatch 2 as well. So just come check out our podcast, Fresh Out the Podcast. New episodes every single Sunday. There's over a year's worth of content. Come check us out. And thank you so much for the support. Thank you, Aaron, Michael Powell, and Sean for giving us your time. This has been a very, very fun little 3-shot. I love this.
Yes, thank you all very much. Absolutely. It's me, Aaron Baumier, also out there as Aaron Dippity Doo. If you want to know what else I'm doing besides playing morally ambiguous vampires, then check out www.adventuresling.com, where you can see the game we've got in progress, New Varden, which is a new setting RPG that we're really excited about. We've got some more interviews coming up, and we got some live plays there you can watch. We also have a podcast, the Adventure Sling podcast, where we interview other people in the community, other creators, other designers and stuff like that, and otherwise just have a good time. So check it all out. And happy Halloween.
Yes, indeed. Happy Halloween, folks. I am Vampire Bites, the Spud. You can find me all over Twitch on various streams and in Discord in various channels and Discord servers. This ends my double booking. So Fridays from here on out, I will be over on Cybernation Uncensored playing the High Riders campaign of Cyberpunk Red. And on the first and third Saturdays of every month, I'm over there playing Fallout 2D20.
And as always, I am the dastardly, dashing Michael Powell, aka Mr. Kapow. That's MRKAPAO. And you can find me all over the internet on my social medias, which is at Mr. Kapow. And I just spelled it earlier, so it's redundant to do it now. But yeah, you can also find me on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Michael Powell Does Stuff, because I do a lot of stuff, like my YouTube channel, which is called Fantastic Tales of Adventure, and we have now over 300 storytime videos for your listening pleasure. And every Thursday, I'm on the Toyzilla Network channel for Toyzilla Live at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we talk about toys and collectibles. And then every other Friday, I'm over here on Johananon's channel, playing Modern Age as Max. Max. But yeah. So have a happy and safe Halloween.
Stay spooky, my friends.
Stay fresh, blood bags.
You blood bags.